Another way that it can change is through chemicals. Chemicals can then get inside the bacteria and genetically change it through chemistry. And that's exactly what's going on right now with Corexit. It's chemically changing the bacteria in the Gulf, and we really don't know what we're going to come up with, except that we know that they can survive change, and some of them are going to become very, very deadly. I mean, I'm talking about Ebola deadly. Now, Ebola is a virus, but it can become deadly, and bacteria can kill you just as viciously as that if they're the right kind. Now, when you've got a morphed bacteria that gets airborne on top of it, now we're going to start seeing it go from person to person. So we're virtually on the verge of something that could end up becoming a deadly pandemic. And when they genetically, by just the roll of the dice, change into something extremely deadly, we're going to be in trouble. Now, this does, people go, well, if it kills bacteria, why isn't it killing the bacteria in the Gulf? Well, it does kill the bacteria in the Gulf. And it just depends on how much Corexit comes in contact with it and where the bacteria is. Now, the bacteria that's the most deadly is the kind, and sometimes even the viruses, that don't need any oxygen are on the bottom. They're right smack on the bottom of the floor of the Gulf. And they'll have the thickest cell wall membranes to be able to survive the pressure, as well as the fact that they can't get as penetrated by as much Corexit. So instead of killing the microbe, it will morph it. If those get loose and they're deadly, we're in for a lot of trouble. We only think we've got trouble. It could erupt into something horrible, and they could have already known that was the case. They had to know. All we have to do is have it enter the human host, and it could be a variety that could be transmitted just like a flu virus, or it could be a mutated virus. I mean, I picked out bacteria because it's the most likely, but viruses can mutate because of this too. And yeah, once it gets started, it's going to be near to impossible to stop.